Hi, I'm Jay Porter from Primacoustic, and today we're going to install the Corner Impaler. Corner Impalers are available on their own and allows the user to mount any Primacoustic panel on a 45 degree across the corner. These are included in our London base trap kits and also in our London 12 and London 16 room kits. So the tools required to install the Corner Impalers in your room is going to be a tape measure, a level, drill and drill bit, screws and drywall anchors, hammer, and a Phillips screwdriver. So step one while installing corner impalers, or any impaler really, is to establish the height of your panel. How high do you want that panel to end up being, and go from there. My general rule of thumb for a corner mounted panel, if you're going to be in a listening space such as a recording studio or a listening room, is approximately anywhere from 2.5 to 3 feet from the ground. So I've established the bottom line of my panel at 32 inches. So now I will draw the same line at the top of the panel, so I will extend 48 inches from my bottom line up the wall. So step two, now that we've established and drawn in the lines for the bottom of our panel and the top of our panel, is to actually measure out 17 inches from the corner on both sides of the wall. That is where the face of the corner impaler is going to be mounted, is at that 17-inch line. Now that we've established the top of our panel, the bottom of our panel, and we've measured 17 inches out in either direction, we need to make sure we're level. Using the standard bubble level, draw a very light line with your pencil between your first mark in the corner out to your mark at 17 inches. So when mounting a 24-inch wide panel on a 45 degree across the corner, 17 inches is the distance from the corner that the face of this impaler needs to be. So now that we've drawn that 17-inch line out from the corner in all 4 spots on this wall, we have the location for the face of our impaler. Now obviously we don't want these impalers to be at the top or bottom edges of our panels, so usually we just go down 4 to 6 inches from the line. So the next step, measure down 4 to 6 inches from your top line and up 4 to 6 inches from your bottom line to determine the exact location of the impaler. Now that I've marked the location 6 inches down from this top line and 6 inches up from the bottom line, we're ready to mark the location of our impaler holes. So the easiest way to do this is just hold the impaler in the optimal location on the location you've marked, and simply use your pencil to make light markings straight through these holes that are already pre-drilled in the impaler. Now that we've marked all of our mounting locations, it's time to carefully drill. Next, we are going to take some of our drywall anchors and insert those into the wall. Now that we've inserted all 16 drywall anchors into the holes, it's time to actually attach the corner impalers to the wall. Okay. Well, now we finally have our 4 impalers mounted on the wall. You'll see that the darts that actually stick into the panel are still folded into the impaler. This is because they're bi-directional, work either way. So the next step is you want to actually push these darts out so you can get ready to stick the panel down onto it. Now, my personal preference is that darts stick almost straight out, so that way you're just pushing the panel on. You don't have to pull the panel down onto it. So with a slight tilt, maybe 5-degree tilt upwards, is about all I need to make sure that panel sticks on. So our final step, now that all of our darts are protruding in the right direction, is to actually impale the panel down onto your corner impalers. So I have my 2x4 Broadway panel here, the exact panel that comes with the London base trap kits and the London 12 and London 16 room kits. This is the panel we will be mounting onto these corner impalers. Now you'll notice that the fabric does wrap over the back side of this panel ever so slightly. So that means you can see that the edges of the corner impalers are going to be right up to the edge of the panel. You're going to have to push a little bit hard to get that dart to actually make its way through this fabric. So just a little bit of added pressure you need to put on that panel when you're sticking it down. Now we've installed our corner mounted panel on the impalers, so we've created a nice little base trap and aesthetically pleasing corner absorber.